Hey, what's the thing that I hit? Show.
Oh my God, Bob! It's gallery view.
Oh, I see.
Welcome to another Never Have I Ever.
Wait, do we drink if we have done?
20. Yes, you're ruining
haven't?
my intro, everyone. Welcome to another Never Have I Ever number 20. We have gathered together some of the most interesting people from the far reaches of the internet to bring you internet drinking amusement. I know everything's backwards, so I'm going to introduce everybody as they come. Over on this side, he's a comedian who tours with the Impractical Jokers, Chris Johnston.
Thank you.
And on the opposite side, he is a regular on the Anthony Cumia show on Compound Media, Mr. Bob Levy.
Yeah.
Figuring out Zoom.
What's up, Bob?
In this corner, he is the host of the Kill Stream Monday through Friday, 9:30 p.m. EST, Ethan Ralph.
Thank you for having me.
Woo!
It's my pleasure.
After many foibles on my part, he's finally
He made
here.
it.
And in the middle, in the Alice Housekeeper Square, her YouTube channel is fucking amazing. It's all about being a babe on a budget. It's Mindy Ess.
Yeah.
Woo! And on this side, what looks like could be her sister or cousin. You've seen her on TBS. She has an amazing show Friday night in, I think, Brooklyn, called The Tiny Cupboard Show. Brittany Brave.
Ah, yes, Mindy and I are cousins, separated at birth.
Yep.
Yes.
You guys
we
for
just
sure
found out.
could be
Yeah,
like
you
a
guys.
stepsister porn. All right, think about it.
I'm
And
down.
on the,
You let me know.
on the bottom
I'll think
row,
on it.
he's a chiropractor and the least famous person to ever do Never Have I Ever. You've seen him on Temptation Island. It's Dr. Johnny.
Good Johnny.
I want that title forever. The least famous person to do your show. So you gotta step it up.
I like it. And we have maybe a couple other people that are going to filter in. I don't know what's going on. We have Gordon Baker Bowen, but when he shows up, I'm going to give him a real proper introduction. Guys, this is great. This is Never Have I Ever. You guys all know the rules. You're going to say, never have I ever drop my phone in water would be an example. And if you've done that, you have to take a drink, and then we're all going to take turns telling the story of how you dropped your phone in water. And those of you at home, drink along, get a drink. If you don't drink, that is perfectly fine. We don't need anybody relapsing on this Zoom. It happened once. It doesn't have to happen again.
Hey,
We're
guys.
all here for a good time.
Hey guys, I'm sorry. I
Bobby
have a family
included?
emergency I gotta take care of. I can't do this right now. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I had something come
no.
up. I am
All
so
right,
sorry.
Gordon.
I gotta reschedule. I'm sorry. All right.
He's going to reschedule. Right, bye, Gordon. Check out Gordon's album, Nobody Just Me.
Did Gordon just like have a
Couldn't even see
relapse
his
or something?
face.
We're just having.
No, maybe he just realized that
He's got.
he didn't
He's
want to
got
do this
COVID.
show. Maybe it was
COVID.
because the joke that we told in like the pre-thing when Chris was drinking a black cherry White Claw, and I said, "Hey guys, all cherries matter."
Oh, yeah. He said
Um,
He was
Oh,
out after that.
you did it.
No, it's all good. We'll have him back next week. All right, guys. Now we got the dream team here.
go.
Yeah, not to put anybody on the spot, but if you feel inspired, go on right ahead. And if nobody has a thing, I guess I will start.
Never have I ever eaten a girl's ass on a first date.
Okay, and we're coming out the gate strong, Mr. Bob.
Oh, that was your closer. That doesn't count. That was Bob's
Second date.
closer.
No
Second
build
date.
up to that, just
First.
straight out of the gate.
If this is where we're starting, I can only imagine where we'll be in 15 minutes. Yeah, Bob.
Pop second date.
Yeah, well,
First date.
how do you pull back from that?
No.
All right, Bob, you're supposed to drink if you've done it.
Oh, okay.
Chug, 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 chug.
Wow.
Bob, is that a
Now we
joint
got-
you have in your hand? What's in the right hand?
Oh, no, a cigarette. I smoked a joint.
Story, huh?
Perfect.
Wow, look at you, fancy boy. All right, so who was this girl whose ass you ate out?
It was just a date that went wrong, and I didn't know what to do to make it better. I said, what if I bad? And
Way to save it.
she let me eat her.
Well,
I don't know.
it was like a dyslexic kiss.
Yeah.
Pull through in the clutch. Like,
Dyslexic.
Yeah.
I mean,
Burn.
Damn, Bob. I mean, like, if you're a real team player, like the date is going south and you're like, I got it. This will win her back.
Oh,
I'm
this
gonna
date's
eat
going
her
real
ass.
south.
Bob,
To other
Bob,
people.
was,
Gotta do
Bob,
it.
was it like fresh or was it like,
What?
was it like fresh?
Or was it a ripe one?
Like
It
it was
doesn't
like,
really matter. I mean, once you're
matters
that
to me.
close, you don't fucking pull back. A real man doesn't pull back when you're
Did
that
you guys go out for Spanish food beforehand, or?
Never make that fucking bad decision, no. But if
So,
it
how long did it take to get to that point where you're like, oh, you dropped your pen and then, oh,
Yeah.
date wasn't going well, and I had to end it strong.
did you go out with her again?
Yeah, one more date, and I
Did you
already
eat your ass that time?
No, I ate it the first time, and I really had nothing to follow it with, so that was the end of it.
I just don't know how a date's going poorly and you're like, well, I ended up eating her asshole on the first date.
Yeah.
Great.
I also just don't know how you manage expectations. If on the first date something goes wrong and you eat her ass, and then what if something doesn't go right on the second date? Well, you got to marry her, Bob. That's it. Yeah, I mean,
What if he did?
right.
Bob, what do you do if the date's going well? How do you end it if it's
Then
going well?
you're eating her husband's ass.
Brass again. You go with what's winning for you.
Imagine she just like wants like the second date, she's like, I want something to go wrong. So like you eat her ass out again. So she like picks a fight in the bar and then you're like, what are you going to do? Things are going so bad.
I'll be like, I'll settle this.
Well, good
Yeah, you're
for
setting
you.
the bar high, man.
Yeah, that's
Pretty tough.
risky business.
Yeah, I like a man who doesn't eat ass and tell.
If a man's eating my ass on the first date, I'm not thinking anything went wrong. Let me put it that way.
Yeah. Yeah, you say that date.
Did you eat ass before dinner or dessert? How did?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You understand how a date should go.
was anything physical happening at all? Was she fully clothed and you were like, I'm gonna eat your ass?
Well, I did it in the car, so it's not comfortable in the car. Like, it's very hard to get to her.
Oh, we love
Hey,
a drive-in ass eating. I love a good drive-in ass eating. It's very pandemic safe.
Yeah,
Bob,
I had
did she
kind of
kiss
had
you
to go-
after?
Oh yeah, good question.
Did she kiss you afterwards?
Yeah, she was
So
Oh.
funny.
yeah,
Hello.
Wow.
I want to know who this girl is.
She
Okay,
sounds like a
Yeah.
fun time.
Yeah, Bob, she's
Sounds
a
like a party.
keeper.
She sounds like a party for sure.
Yeah.
good girl.
You must have spent heavy at that Red Lobster.
Okay.
You didn't know, right? Cheddar Bay Biscuit is code for please eat my ass in the back
Once
seat.
you go to Cheddar Biscuit in, everything is off.
Exactly.
I did
Wow.
in there. No.
Yikes, extra cheddar. All right. I guess on
Yeah.
that note,
I mean, I'm just not eating an ass unless it's like my ass. Like that girl could have had her ass eaten up by Bob last night. Like I'm not drinking the milk
Wow.
unless I buy the cow kind of thing. I don't know.
You got
Did
to
you say you eat your own ass?
Yeah, I was
No,
like, he's flexible. He's so
I was
flexible.
like, I mean, I know you're a chiropractor, but that's
But, like-
the bend.
That's
No,
what
like I
it is.
love
You
eating
get
ass.
the
I
sleeves.
just
The
like
sleeves get in
it's
the
got to
way
be
when you
like
try to eat your
it's
ass.
gotta be my asshole. Like it's gotta
Backwards and
be
forward.
I've been there last night.
Are you
Right.
like admitting
My
to
own
your own
asshole.
narcissism? You're like, I only eat my own ass and my
That
ass.
would be so hard to do, but there's definitely people on this chat that probably could do it. Not me though.
Anyone can do it. You probably can do it.
Maybe some people who used to be
Maybe.
in varsity gymnastics.
Ooh.
Listen, my ass is a one-way street, but
Enter
I could
only.
barely
So
get
are
my
you
ass.
completely anti-ass eating? Is that what I'm? Is
no, I'm saying like I love eating ass, but like I gotta be dating the girl. Like I gotta know she came out of the shower and like
Okay,
we're just
yeah,
gonna
that's
go
fair.
right to it.
That's fair.
Rookie.
Listen, I live in New York City. You know where these
Well, I'll
girls
tell
go
you-
out? These girls are out 3-4 nights a
Alright,
week
that's
on
fair.
Tinder dates. I don't want to eat their ass because somebody else did yesterday.
Yeah,
That's
Bob.
true.
Hey, doctor, we're never going on a date.
Yeah, Bob, I'm gonna agree with you on that one.
Yeah, that's true. You don't want to go down there and find another guy's gum down there or
Oh.
something like
Yeah,
that.
like have you guys ever been out in the West Village? It's like it's buyer's remorse.
Oh. On that note, I will counter with never have I ever blown a dude on the first date.
I mean, probably.
Does it have to be blown or is it just?
Yeah, I gotta, yeah.
And I
I
use
don't
that
remember
word, the
it.
term date, very loosely.
Also the term blow very loosely.
Oh,
I also use the term guy very loosely.
I
It's all very
I
loose.
did
It's all very
remember.
loose. Yeah.
Well,
Only counts if he came.
Chris, tell me a story how you got on an Impractical Jokers tour. Go ahead.
Well, there was 4 first dates and 4 blowjobs. And then the real guy showed up.
And you were like, ah.
I've never blown a guy on the first date, but I have gone down and gotten blown on the first date, so those are good.
Oh, hey.
All right.
There you go.
I was going to ask if that counted.
Blowjob
I was gonna say it.
story,
Yeah.
actually.
You have or not?
I have one. I have a blowjob first, kind of though, because I had dated this dude when I was I'm 37. I had dated him when I was 19, and the last thing he ever said to me at 19 was that I had no foreplay skills. And that just like stuck with me like forever. And so this past year, we started hanging out again. He turned out to be a total psycho. I should have seen it coming. But anyway, the first time we hung out again, I did give him a blowjob. And my whole thought process was, I just want to show him how amazing my like foreplay skills are. Like that was my only concern. And I swear to God, I did it in the car, and this classical music came on, and I invented this thing called like a blowjob symphony. And you play like all the instruments like in tune to the music, and he said it was like the best.
Good thing Trinity Orchestra wasn't on.
For 20 years, I had to like go above and beyond. So he was like, anyway. So
That's amazing. I also think
obviously I should have
use
done
of
some therapy
reverse
over that.
psychology. I feel like every guy tuned in right now at the end of a first date is going to be like, I just think you have no foreplay skills.
Yeah, no foreplay
That's with me for literally
skills.
20 years. Every dude I've hooked up with since then, I've been like, you have no foreplay skills. You have no foreplay skills. And then I like overachieved. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say, like, this was 19 years old. This just set you up for an entire lifetime of giving amazing blowjobs on the first date.
Exactly.
Not the first date, but like the amazing part.
Just like foreplay game on point from 19 out. Thank you to whoever that was.
The gift of a lifetime there.
Yeah, that guy. We all owe him the service.
I got one once coming from a bar.
You feeling inspired, Mindy?
Oh, listen.
Totally. He bought me an iPad afterwards. So
They bought you an iPad?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to demonstrate, but I could try just any of the ladies or any dude into it. Next time you're giving a blowjob to like, and classical music comes on, do all the different instruments with your mouth.
Yes.
What?
Like if it's like a horn, you're like, you know what I mean? Like you do all the different instruments. So it's like this musical experience.
Like
I'm pretty sure Beethoven was being deep-throated when he did all of his iconic.
Wow.
You just sit down and
Wait a minute.
you sit down and you flail back your suit tails and you're like,
Didn't Beethoven write his first thing when he was 9 or something?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. Things were different back then, Chris.
We got
Their
better, we got better.
lifespan
time.
was shorter.
Different times.
That's
Yeah.
so
If you
weird,
would've known that-
Mindy. Because
If
I
it's
just
real
that he
weird.
put on Jethro Tull, so you played his dick like a flute.
A flute, a violin, a trumpet, a trombone.
A trombone if you're lucky.
Every
Right,
thing
lady?
you can think
Yeah.
of. I don't know what it was like. What's that song? Four Seasons.
yes,
Well,
Vivaldi.
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah.
Vivaldi.
I love Vivaldi. I just the other day was masturbating to classical music, so it's weird that we're both like on this thing. It's like really relaxing. You like go somewhere else when you masturbate to classical music.
Now every time you hear classical music, you'll think about musical blowjobs.
yes.
I will. I'll think of you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That's
Yeah.
what I want to be known for.
Never thought I'd be aroused during elevator music, but that's about to change very soon.
Yeah.
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 Down.
Wow. That was really we really kicked it off pretty hard. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
God, I have so many. There are so many stories. Like that was just. I think it's just called like being single in New York City. You know.
Yeah, it's a gross place.
It's a gross place. It's sometimes, you know what I mean? Like you got to do what you got to do to get a large Greek salad, you know? It's
Yeah. Or to get an iPad, really.
and I would, you could put it in my butt for an iPad.
It was a mini.
A ninny? What is that?
A mini. It was an iPad
Oh.
mini.
Oh, I thought you meant his dick was a
iPad
mini.
mini?
Full disclosure, it was a mini. But
I think those are like 50
got an
bucks.
iPad out of it.
You're like, mini, I believe they call it a micro penis. Wowie.
All right.
All right, then.
Here, I'll throw one out there. This is something. Never have I ever attempted to make a homemade condom and then try to use it with cellophane and or a sandwich baggie.
Oh, this is story time.
What?
Oh.
No?
What is this? The Great Depression?
I tried to make one, but I never actually tried to use it.
Tried to use
my
it.
middle
That's
school did that.
I think that
first.
counts. I think that counts though, because
Cellophane is tough. Yeah, you could go for it. Cellophane is hard because there's no reservoir tip. But the sandwich baggie, if you tip off on the corner, where the potato chips get stuck.
So
Literally,
specific.
kids got kicked out of my middle school for doing that out on the like by the softball field.
I was
Oh
about
my
to say that sounds
God.
like an incredible science fair project.
Yeah, Bill Nye invented it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen in front of me. Like, so do I drink?
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
How does it feel to wear a sandwich baggie on your dick?
Horrible. But you're a teenager, desperate times call for a desperate.
Oh, so
measure.
you were a teenager. You
Did
were
it-
an adult.
Yeah, I was-
Did
no,
it work
not
though?
That
really.
Like
makes me
how
feel
did-
better for you. I was like, that's weird.
As an adult, you can't. If you can do that as an adult, I don't think it good. It's a bad date. Then you got to eat asshole.
Yeah. Why would
Did it
you use
work?
rubber?
Did you
Yeah, that's
get it
what
in
I was
there?
wondering. Did it work? Yeah.
I thought it did, but I was still, pretty new at the whole thing. So to me, it was great. I don't know.
I got off. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
Did
Chris,
you
did
zip
you-
it once you came?
What's that?
Did you zip it up once you came?
So
Yeah,
here's
he
the thing. If
fucked
you
off.
really want to know, this is how it gets even worse. I kind of, I zipped it up and I kind of tied it off. And I remember I threw it, and then she had a little bull terrier that ran and
No.
ate the baggie. I swear to God. And yeah,
Nope.
I wasn't going to contribute that part, but we got that.
No.
No.
But it's a good test for how durable this at-home sandwich bag condom is, right?
Yeah, the dog became our drug mule after that.
Chris, tell me, did you take the little potato chips out that got stuck in the corners? Did you take those out first, or?
Yeah, they were
Well, they
cooler than
filled it in
tomatoes. I took those out first.
Chris, you might be onto something, man. Just put a little zipper on the end of the condom and just rip it off and zip it up. Like that might be a $1 billion idea.
We'll go in on it together. The
I mean-
Ziploc condom, Trojans out.
Yeah, some kind of like contraption where you're just done. It's like a Chinese finger trap or like a
My
dick trap. You just
God, yeah, you could call it zip cock. To just
You
have
might,
bags and bags of condoms, like keep them in your kitchen, like really
Yeah,
casual.
totally. Just yeah. So
yeah, you just zip it and just zip it and rip it. You're good.
zip it and rip it.
Zip it and rip it. That's the tagline.
It's $1 million idea here. We're just giving it
Or
away.
you rip it, rip it and zip it.
Rip it, zip it, keep the
Chris,
dogs away.
that's actually that's what this show is. It's a think tank. That's it.
Yeah, this is Shark Tank 2020.
Exactly.
Think
Exactly.
This is Shark Tank for
Mark
sick
Cuban's logging
psychopaths.
Shark Tank fails.
I actually see what Chris is talking about. We were at a comedy club years ago in Delaware, and me and Jim Norton were sitting. They had us. The green room was like the kitchen, so we're sitting on like a table there, and Florentine finds a girl, and he doesn't have a condom, so he takes the plastic wrap that they use, right? That
No.
pushes us out of the way. He's like,
Plastic.
"Look, I gotta bang this girl. And we're like, how are you gonna bang it? He goes, I'll put a rubber band around it on the
Yeah.
end, on the bottom.
Oh.
Basically, he banged her with that. But how special does that girl feel knowing that he used something from the kitchen to fuck her?
Jim Florentine could
Guys with
bang
that
me
shit.
with aluminum foil if he wanted. You know what I mean? It's like for some people, he'll just make concessions.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do.
I like how committed you guys are to safe sex. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Aluminum foil is very
safe.
I don't believe it.
Or you could have just rolled the dice on it.
Yeah, this is like changing the game. The next time a guy doesn't have a rubber, I'm gonna be like, well, let's just see what you got in your
Like
kitchen.
you got a sandwich bag.
Do
Do you have
want it?
potato
How
chips
much
in
you
that
want it?
pantry?
Have you been to Costco? Do you have saran?
On
Yeah.
some MacGyver shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that would just be so painful to like get it in there. Like that would hurt so bad.
Do you have an
Yeah.
empty Capri Sun? We could just
I'd
stretch
rather
the hole.
not have it in there than have saran wrap inside.
If you try like bubble wrap, it'll give you a little extra girth and it'll be ribbed. It'll be good.
I like the poppy noise. So
Yeah, the poppy noise. It's like a
Right,
festival.
Mindy. I thought about that when you're doing your Kegels. It's just a fun little exercise.
it's like what
You can pop them with the
the
Kegels.
popping. That's such a good that's a think tank idea.
Pop, cock
Thank
it.
you, Pilot.
That's how you know you're doing it right.
Oh God! Put
TED
popping
Talk
paper
time.
inside. Try to pop
Pop
it with
it.
no
Yeah.
hands.
Why don't you get a bunch of gum, chew it up, and then put that over your dick?
Well, this is spiraling out of control already.
Yeah.
All right, Ralph, do you have one?
Okay, I have one, and this is a story I've shared on the show before, but never have I ever had a woman throw up on my dick and then finish the blowjob, even with the vomit on my cock.
Oh no.
Very
What a-
specific.
That's a keeper right there. That's the girl you marry.
Does it have to be a woman? No.
Yeah.
I've never had anyone throw up on my dick.
That's a girl who likes to see things to completion no matter what. Nothing gets in that bitch's way. Yeah.
I even told her she could stop, and she was just committed to getting that nut.
She could be a nurse. I mean, that's like, that's.
You could be a nurse or a mother bird.
By the way, that is
kind of a hero,
That is, she really is. She should have a medal. We should give, the Medal of Freedom or something for this shit.
Did you respect her more or less afterwards?
More. Even though she's
really?
my ex.
I respect her less.
I respect her more because she was just going to make sure I came no matter what.
So which Ozfest was this at?
Huh?
Did you bring her out to eat before that? Because you must have brought her to
No,
a
we
really
lived
nice
together. This
restaurant.
was just a mundane day. Like, we had lived together.
Oh, you knew her. It
was my girlfriend. It was my girlfriend. It wasn't just a random.
Oh, okay, that's different.
It's a random.
I mean, if it was a random slut, I would have been absolutely astonished. I mean, that would really be a commitment there. But no, this was my girlfriend at the time.
Okay.
Did you hold her hair back at least?
Yeah, I did try to clean her up a little bit while she was, still going to town there.
Did you use her hair as a mop?
Yeah, well, you're trying to you're already holding her hair a little bit, but the vomit kind of makes it stick to your face a little bit. So you're kind of trying to brush that up. And luckily, I was pretty close, so she didn't have too far to go, really.
Ralph, be honest.
Did you turn her on to the point of becoming bulimic?
No, as far as I know, no. We ended up breaking up later on. I know I should have married that one. Probably.
Bulimic from that point on.
But no, she's doing good.
No, wait. If she's a girl, it's playing in her head that the reason why you broke up is because she puked on her.
Yeah, she embarrassed herself so bad that I never saw her in the same light.
Is this the one that got away?
Maybe, I don't know. I told this story on the show. And
she watch? You should make sure she sees this video.
Oh,
we'll send it to her.
Yeah, please.
I'll send it to her. I'm sure she'll love that.
Ralph, was there a part of you? Was there a teeny tiny part of you that was like, yeah, I'm the man. You choke on that big thing.
Yes. I mean, honestly, it was kind of a turn on because they're just like, wow, she was just so committed to making me calm that, yeah. Now the vomit.
And then you realize you forgot to clean the foreskin. And you're like, that's the problem.
For me, anytime someone throws up on my vagina, I think it's a huge turn on.
Yeah, I could imagine. I think it was just the act of her finishing it off that was like, wow, that's dedication.
That's Girl Scout mentality right there.
Right? Like that's what it was.
Man.
I mean, the vomit.
She ain't no quitter. That's for sure.
That. Yeah, definitely.
That's some Bruce Willis and Armageddon.
Shout out to her. That's the Ralph Retort origin story.
What's her name?
Name is
You should cheers her.
Her name? Oh man, I shouldn't. I can't. I'm not.
Say it in pig Latin.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. This is a real story, and it really happened, and it wasn't my wife. It's not my ex-wife. I'll say that.
Ralph, she's watching right now. Just say hi.
Oh no, y'all trying to get me in trouble. I almost said it. No.
Let's not get him in trouble.
No.
Wait, she lives in Richmond? I wonder if I know her.
She doesn't live in Richmond.
Oh, damn.
She doesn't live in Richmond.
Can we get some initials?
She may have family in Richmond, but
oh boy, they all got AR-15s. Don't say her name.
She's good. I'm glad.
That's a pretty good one.
I don't think my story is not as good as yours.
You have no self-esteem.
By the way, I
so
still
far.
haven't drank from my story.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah.
You're a doctor. How bad could it be? You've seen everything.
Seriously.
Yeah, I was dating a girl. I think it was it was like college maybe, but we did like these beer Olympics. So like there was like 40 dumb fraternity people at my house, and did like like the chugging and the keg stands, and then there was like wheelbarrow, just all the stupid stuff you did. So we're drinking these like cheap Natty Light like beers all day. And the girl I was dating, she had to be like 100 pounds. I don't even know. She must have had 4 beers, which is probably her entire body weight. But yeah, she just started getting handsy, and we're like, okay, like I'm gonna call it early. So we go to my room, and then she's just doing her thing, and then I kind of like felt like something bad was gonna happen because she kind of was like slowing down like in the worst way possible. And then it was kind of like not really on my, it was kind of more like over like my stomach and like in the bed next to me. And I was also absolutely inebriated. So I'm like, I guess we're done here. And then she was like, no, give me the garbage can.
Oh.
So I like, every guy's got like that garbage can in the corner of the bedroom with all the jerk off tissues that you're just shooting 3 points. So I grabbed that. Every college guy. So I gave it to her. She like gets it out, and I'm just like getting ready to get in the shower, and then she's like, no, like, and then I was like, all right, and finish the job. God bless her. I hope she's doing well.
Stops a man from his
God bless her.
That's the moral of the story.
Yeah, I was like, let's go get some pizza, and she was like, no, I was like, yeah, you know what? I think she's married with like 5 kids right now, so that woman knows how to please a man.
Wow.
Yeah, she don't stop.
Classic.
Yeah.
The closest I ever had was a buddy of mine who was a mechanic, and he threw up in between changing my brakes, fixing my brake pads, but that's about it for me.
The best was that we left, and then one of my buddies went and passed out in my bed without knowing. So I came back to my room like later on that night, and one of my buddies was like passed out in my bed, and there was like vomit, beer, semen, everything in my sheets, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna leave him here, and I'm gonna go sleep at her place, and he can figure it out the next day. So the kid the next day thought it was all him. He's like, man, I think I pissed your bed or threw up something. I'm really sorry. And I'm like,
I think I came too.
Did you? I'm like, you gotta buy me some sheets, man. I'm like, you gotta buy me lunch at the cafeteria.
No, you blamed it on him?
Oh yeah, like I mean, the kid passed out in my bed. He gets
awful.
The classic.
You pass out in another man's bed, you just you get what you deserve.
But it wasn't his.
Get what you
cum.
fucking deserve.
Yeah, that's the worst. It was something, but
Does he still feel bad about it? You know the guy?
No, I don't feel bad. I
him.
still know. I know who he is. I don't feel bad about that.
Oh.
Beer Olympics.
Give him a
I think
shout out. Give him a shout him out.
Yeah.
shout him out.
This guy thinks he's a puke fucker, and you just left him.
Yeah. If he's watching now, he knows already. He's like, all right, you owe me $25 for those sheets.
Yeah, that's like the best kept secret I think I've had for the last 10 years. So hopefully he doesn't see it.
Feels good to get that off your chest, I bet.
Yeah, that felt good. This is confessional. I like this.
Yeah, that's good. That's what we're here
You're like,
to do.
now is the moment to do it on a Zoom comedy show. Let's do it.
Been waiting my whole life for that.
Right.
Yeah. All right, Brittany, do you have one?
I don't, but let me think about it. Okay, this is an easy one. Never have I ever had sex in public.
Public.
I knew there was going to be some stories. I'll drink too.
I'll drink. Everyone drink.
Has anybody not?
I was going to say, I thought that was.
That's why I wanted to just crack this wide open.
Not to the degree in which I've wanted, like,
Same, actually.
What's the degree in which you wanted, Chrissie?
Yeah, what did you want?
You know what I mean? Nobody wants to get bent over a rock in the woods.
I mean, maybe.
Speak for yourself.
Is that another shall have I ever?
That's like public to me is like on a busy street. And I love for you, it's like in the woods over a rock.
You said you liked camping.
Yeah, I love Mother Nature.
I like this tent. Yeah.
Have you never been to a festival?
Yeah.
No. Well, no. I went to like I think a Westchester music festival. It was like family friendly.
Yeah,
so.
I don't think they're doing that at the Hoedown.
Yeah. No need to go to those kind of festivals. Yeah.
But it was like, oh, look at all the kids.
And a family-friendly festival, that's exactly when you want to fuck your brains out.
I was like, this place needs less kids and more rocks.
Yeah.
You can't do that like the
virginity
carnival.
in a public park. And I grew up in Miami, Florida, and I lost my virginity in a park at night.
I lost mine in a public park in New Jersey. They had like this little playground, and they had this this dolphin, this concrete dolphin like statue that the kids can play on, and we did it on this concrete dolphin. And
That's really romantic. That's really
Did you whisper in her ear? You know, dolphins are the only animals who have sex for fun.
yeah, I was fingering the dolphin's blowhole.
You made the noise. That's amazing.
Wow, all this park sex, all of our tax dollars, hard at work here.
I didn't have sex in the park, but I do remember the first time anyone fingered me. I was like deep in the woods by my house, and it hurt. Like his fingernails had to be like 2 inches long. I just remember it being like cutting the shit out of the inside of my body, and me being like, "Is this supposed to feel good?" And then I got home, and I was just like bleeding. This is a fun story. This is a fun story.
And you were like, "Why does my pussy smell like deet?"
Jonathan the Catherine, that trim your nails. Okay.
I always think behind every great man is a woman whispering, "Trim your goddamn nails."
I didn't know. I literally was wearing like a sports bra. Like I don't even think I wore regular bras yet. I had on a sports bra, and he just finger banged the shit out of me. And I was like, "What is happening?"
Do you know why though, Mindy? Probably because he couldn't get to your boobs because you were wearing a sports bra.
Yeah, that's.
I didn't have any boobs then, so there was not a whole lot to get to. But yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
had
the
little-
fingernail thing. That's such a deal
I'm a
breaker.
chiropractor.
Like
I can't
hooking up with,
have fingernails. I can't
What's
do
the
it.
guy from X-Men?
Wolverine.
Yeah, it
Wolverine.
was like a Wolverine hookup.
Yeah.
Oh
So
God.
Brittany, yours was in a park too?
That was in a park. I've had sex in public, but that was the first time I ever did anything in public. I had sex on a park bench one time in front of, not a park bench. I had sex on a bench in front of this bar called Bayside one time. And my boyfriend at the time just sat down. I was like, I was like hammered. I was like, I'll just sit on top of you. So he just put his pants down and we were just like casually sitting there rocking back and forth.
And then Forrest Gump came and sat down next to you with a box of chocolates waiting for a bus.
And he was like, Jenny.
Fucking.
Greenbow, Alabama.
Dolphins got a little class to it. Look at
It was
that.
like Mindy.
Mindy.
It was a dedicated relationship. It wasn't like I gave, I ate ass on the first date.
Sick burn.
I will tell you, when I was done,
by the way,
the camp counselors are complaining about the amount of sandwich bags that were in the park that day.
I think like everybody here, I have a lot of public sex stories, but I do have a funny one.
Yes.
I got my dick sucked in a hospital parking lot before I went into an AA meeting, and we were both drunk going into the AA meeting. So that's pretty good.
Are you sober?
Not
or were
now.
you just at AA?
No, I was court. Well, longer story. I was court ordered to go
ordered.
to AA.
Okay, that's different. I get
That's
it.
a
This girl
longer
named
story.
Courtney wanted me to go. I went with my friend Courtney.
It's another
So,
part
like
of
it
the tale.
wasn't an elective meeting.
No. It wasn't elective. And we weren't super drunk because I kind of feel bad going into AA meetings drunk.
Lots of people going to AA.
Yeah, I know, but they do. But
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I'm kind of poisoning the meeting. But we were pretty tipsy going in there.
Yeah, like it's been half hour since my last drink.
right. Stumbling in there. They say it doesn't matter, but
Yeah, you guys are gonna be accepting or what?
Right,
You know?
exactly. What are you gonna throw me out? We'll do it. Hope the
Was
bar's
the
not
AA meeting
closed yet.
at the hospital?
Yeah, it was at the hospital actually.
Is that standard procedure?
Well, they have
Sometimes.
different AA meetings all over the town, basically, and sometimes in a hospital it might be, wherever. In a church, sometimes.
Yeah. In a church sounds. Yeah, that's.
Was she also going to the AA meeting, or she
No.
or something?
Yeah, how did you know her? What's the content?
He was just. I don't want to say those
Hey, she's in a
details.
wheelchair.
I
You
don't-
can't keep telling us half a story.
It was
Tell
a
us
long-term
names,
relationship. I can't say names because everybody.
I wasn't asking names. I was just asking if she was like
Yes,
a
yes.
girlfriend.
No, it's a long-term relationship.
Did you meet her in your alcohol classes?
No.
Alcohol classes.
No,
But that
I've
was
done
the
that.
That is
A
a
little
good way to
mixology course.
That's a good way to get laid, though.
No, like the ones that
Yeah.
court
Great
gives
way to
you to like learn how to not be drink and drive. Like I've, a lot of
ADSAP,
people look
yeah,
up
I had
those
to
classes.
do ADSAP actually, or whatever the classes they make you take.
ASAP. Yeah.
Yeah.
This
I
is
had
like
to do
Fight
those.
Club, where you just like go to meetings to like hook up with people with psychological issues and like a weakness,
It's
and you just
exactly like that, except for
bond over the weakness and then fuck their brains out in the parking lot.
That also
mostly all
sounds
the
like
dudes
dating
are
in New York City. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like we're being very judgmental of Ralph for some reason.
No judgment. No.
He's
No,
a
no
man.
you're
judgment.
the hero.
Yeah, he's a hero.
Shout out to AA.
Shout out to AA.
One day at a time. That's what they say.
Was it the same girl that puked and finished?
No,
or-
it was another.
Just picked them winners.
That's right.
Because then, if it was the same girl, it would have been one really long "Never Have I Ever."
Yeah.
So like, girl
Yeah.
did this. Yeah.
This is Ralph's proposal. Like he's gonna end this all with, and this is all the same girl. And will you marry me? I'm sending you this video.
Yeah, these are the wedding vows. Yeah.
Singing with the boombox held up like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just Cusack.
Mindy, have you gone yet?
I fucked on the park bench or the
Oh,
bench
right.
in front of the bar.
Oh, right, with the Wolverine fingers. What about
That
Bob
was a
Levy?
different guy, but yeah, same Z.
Is it a thing? Is it like a thing in Miami to lose your virginity in a park? Like you said that so casually.
It's free.
I didn't lose it in a park. I got finger banged in a
No,
park.
Brittany was like, well, I grew up in Miami, so obviously I lost my virginity in a park bench. I was like,
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Well, because most people's parents are home, and you're like, "Where can we go?" And
I
they go,
lost my
"I know,
virginity
I
in the
get
back of a
finger
Honda
banged in the park."
Civic listening to Brand New. And I think I was inside for maybe all of about 1 minute. But it counts, right?
It does. Like, that's exactly how it is in Miami.
It counts
Except
if you
not a park bench, but it's like on South Beach and for 30 seconds of a Pitbull Neo remix.
Oh my God. I was like, no, we do not condone bestiality. Never have I ever. I just didn't know what I heard. I thought you were like inside of a pit bull. I was like, no.
Listen, came over when you said that. I swear to God.
If you can get over the barking. Oh.
And there's a dog now.
He came over when you said pit bull. You are so smart.
Oh my God. What's your doggy's name?
This is Waffle.
No.
Waffle. Does Waffle have a never have I ever?
Have you ever had sex on a park bench?
No, like the thing that like he or she has done.
He's like, Mom, fish.
She wipes her ass on the rug. Do you guys do that?
Oh, like when you pull yourself across and
we had to go to hardwood floors.
Your butthole's real itchy.
Are you kidding? Toilet paper there was a shortage a couple months ago. How else were we supposed to get by?
Yeah, you just have to drag yourself across until it stops itching.
Right.
Oh, so cute. Hi, Waffle.
I have a Chihuahua too, but he's mad that we're doing this Zoom call, so he's like shunning me.
Oh my God. He doesn't want to be famous? That's fine. I understand. Hi, Waffle.
Taco Bell dog took his thunder.
This is going to derail my whole thing.
Right, I'll put her down.
Oh, no. Okay.
Gotta go, baby.
All right.
You're too cute for us to
Oh, my
pay
God.
attention.
I love dogs so much. I went to never have ever gone to a dog event without bringing a dog.
Nope.
I love that we had the bestiality
like
come up, and then there was a dog instantly in frame.
Yeah, it just arrived. Yeah, I went to this dog swim, and I just wanted to watch. I didn't have a dog. It was like the neighborhood people could bring their dogs to like the last day of the pool. It's called like a dog swim. And I went to go in. He's like, I'm sorry, are you registered with a dog? I was like, I don't have a dog. You can go look from over there. And he pointed to the fence. And there's just like me and two other sad women like up against the fence looking in at the dogs swimming in like the people pool. Oh my God. It was so good though. Worth it.
Worth it.
There's like a dog cafe by my office in the East Village, and it's like 2 rooms. Like you can go in the one room and order your like coffee, and then there's a door and you go in there and it's like just dogs running around everywhere. And I'm a dog person, but I'm never home. So like I just go and I creepily sit in the corner of my laptop and coffee, and I just let the dogs come up to me. And then it's weird though, because like my friends are like, oh, did you go there to meet girls? I'm like, no, I go there to meet the dogs. Like I just want to play with other people's dogs. And then leave with no commitment to the dog at all. Like it's the best morning coffee ever.
Yeah, dogs are very non-monogamous. They're very.
They'll come up, hump my leg. They'll let me pick them up. Like it's great.
I lived in Boston for 3 years, and I had a golden retriever. Golden retrievers are like the horrors of dogs. They'll go with anybody. And I got this Yankee tattoo on my arm, and I'd walk my dog right around Fenway Park, and people would be drunk, berating me, throwing shit at me, and this dog would go run, licking these people, and. I'm allergic to dogs too, so that was a rough one.
The dog was your mediator, your peacemaker.
Yeah. You know what I hate when guys use other people's dogs to pick up chicks? Like that's my least favorite move.
It works.
No, wait, does that happen?
And then you're like, that's not even your dog, bro. Like that's somebody.
I mean, you can't post a photo.
You're like, there's your dog, and he's like, oh, I just borrowed it.
You can't post a photo with a pet unless it's your pet.
What about if it's your boyfriend's mom's dog?
If you're a boyfriend, then it kind of defeats the purpose of posting it to get laid. So I guess that's okay.
Well, if you have a boyfriend, then it wouldn't.
Yeah, it's defaulted. You're good.
Okay, good.
You can't use other dogs to get sex.
You can't just like go to the pet store, find a cute like baby husky, pose with it, and like you know what I mean. And then put it on your Bumble.
Some single dads use their baby as a way to get pussy, and I'm like, what an elaborate scheme to get laid. Like,
that makes me not give
real commitment.
Real commitment.
Yeah, look how bad I am at not pulling out.
Right, yeah.
Do you want one of these?
By the way, hope you like custody battles. Yeah.
I just don't like ex-wives. That's my thing.
I mean, I've like gone to parties and like met like a dog at somebody brought their dog to the party, and I was just playing with the dog the whole time. And at the end of the night, I'm like, hey, look, this is weird, but like, can I see the dog again? Can I take her on a walk maybe? And then like I have like a girl on my phone right now. Like I actually don't even know what this girl looks like, but I have her saved as Tatiana, and then in parentheses it's Zoe the dog. So the dog's name was Zoe. And I just spent the whole night but now this girl texts me And she's like, send me pictures of the dog to try to like get me to hang out with her.
Wow.
And I'm like, no. Like, I want
That's
you
a
to drop the dog
desperate
off
move.
and then come back at 6.
That's a new level of single woman.
It's a new level of sadness.
Using my dog to get a man's attention. Yeah.
But I'm like,
Better
the
than a
dog
cat.
was like all about me, and I made it very clear from the start, like, I just want your dog's attention. Like,
Your dog is, I'm into your dog, not you, lady.
Did you give it a little back adjustment?
no, it was like the weirdest. Like, I was at the party and the dog was having anxiety, and I just picked up the dog, and then the dog didn't want to get on my arms. So I spent 2 hours holding the dog, and then the other night I was like, well, shit, I want to see this dog again. Hey, I don't remember your name. Can I have your number? I want to see Zoe again. And I thought it was going to be this cool, like, mutual, like, oh, cool, I have a dog sitter. But now she just texts me to do things. And I'm like,
You should have just dipped with it.
You're like, now she just wants to fuck.
I'm just like, where's Zoe?
All I want to do is pet a dog.
Yeah.
Literally. I'm like,
Aw.
where's the dog?
Whenever you're dating someone and you like their roommates and their friends better than them, it's the exact same thing.
Yeah. It's,
Or their family.
You suck, but is your roommate single? Like, hi.
Dr. Johnny, do you have any good doctor never have I ever's? Like shit that you've seen or, people you've cured? Or,
a lot of people come in and tell me about their sex injuries.
wait, you
so,
just
like,
say it, never have I ever.
Okay, never have I ever had a serious injury having sex.
Serious? No.
So
Now,
you-
what qualifies as
It's
serious?
serious.
Yeah,
Really
what's
bad when the
serious?
female sits on your dick like the wrong way and bends that
And
shit.
it
Like,
snaps.
I've never
I
had
had
it.
a-
No, I've never had it snap, but even just a little bend is.
I had a guy that was
Ugh.
I had a guy that was having sex with this girl, and he thought she was on the pill, and so he was about to unleash hell.
Classic move.
Many
Unleash
such
the hell.
cases.
And I don't know how it went, but she basically was like, "Oh, by the way, like pull out," and he was like, "What?" And then he, ejected himself outside of the vagina and slammed his neck on the back of like a bookshelf.
What?
He had like a concussion and like couldn't move his head, and I was like, I need the story, bro. Like, you got to tell me what. And then he proceeds to tell me this, and I'm just like, this is the best thing ever, man. Like, I can't wait to work with you.
So he pulled out so hard that he got himself a concussion?
It was like he was about to like unleash the fires of hell, and she was like, no, you can't. So he just did one of these, and
oh my
his head.
God. People,
head
that's
was the first
literally
thing
how
to hit.
people get pregnant that
Like,
way.
he had to like thrust himself, like holding on
Yeah,
to
like a
Indiana
jetpack.
Jones, the big boulders falling down.
Holy
on
shit.
The side
And
of the
then,
mountain.
and then he went through her purse and it was full of Tic Tacs and not birth control. Oh my
Like,
God, that's traumatic.
I just feel like a woman should mention that like maybe 3 seconds prior to ejaculation. Like, I feel like that's like a
I like
a
to
foreplay
know.
conversation, maybe like a first 10 thrust conversation. I just feel like that's not something you say for the finale.
Maybe she was just so good at foreplay, Mindy, that it didn't matter.
Dick Symphony. Maybe she wanted a baby.
Yeah, a lot.
Right.
Well, if she wanted a baby, she would have just said nothing, and then he would have been stuck.
Maybe she wanted to secretly give him a concussion. We don't know.
Maybe she wanted to kill him, and that was her.
We don't know. We don't know her
It
plan.
was like a concussion.
Come
I mean,
You're
if
right.
you're gonna have a concussion, then that's the way to do it.
Whee!
Has nobody else gotten hurt during sex?
I've never had a.
No,
Just emotionally.
Yeah.
Right, right,
Right.
Chrissy, exactly.
Just in my soul.
Yeah, just
The worst STD I've ever had is depression.
Aw.
Bob and I know a guy, a comedian. He's a comic. I don't know if he's still doing anything, but he used to be with me and Florentine. He got his cock broken. A woman was on top
Can do
riding.
that.
It
Yeah.
came out. She came down on top of it.
Wait, Jim
I don't wanna say
Florentine
his
broke
name.
his cock?
This is like the fucking
Yeah,
scariest thing of all time.
That
dude.
explains the
Yeah.
crank yanker voices.
yeah.
No, it will grow. It will fix eventually.
Grow back?
He would show
Well,
it.
that's what I was about to say, actually.
Is it like a sprain, essentially? Like a severe
He
sprain?
needed like a bunch of surgeries. It was like.
Oh
and it
my
was
God.
exploding, like it looked like an
My
eggplant.
life flashed before my eyes when this bitch sat on my dick the wrong way. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. We're just like, oh
Yeah.
God, it's like being stabbed in the
He needed
penis.
surgeries on it and everything.
Oh,
Like a
no.
yeah.
Oh my God, thank God it didn't go like break it.
there's a lot of choreography involved. Okay,
Yeah.
There is.
Don't
You
get
take it
over
for granted until the bitch sits on your dick the wrong way, and then you don't take it for granted anymore.
That-
When
Yeah.
it comes
Yeah.
down on it, you're just like, oh.
It's
Nobody-
very scary.
Got on my dick the wrong way.
Not
Really?
Bob.
Ever?
Ever,
Now-
Bob?
I once banged a drunk chick that had a tampon on and that hurt dick, but I kept going anyway.
Oh,
That hurt her way more, Bob. That hurt her way more.
Just plow through that thing.
He didn't even know she had it in until the morning when she threw it in the side of the room.
And then you ate her ass?
Yes.
Now, have you ever lost a condom inside of a female?
Yeah.
I had that happen, and it went so deep in that I actually had to stick my fingers in.
Was
and
the
pull
wrapper
it
still
out.
on?
No, no, it just
Where did
came
I leave
off.
that thing?
Where
Yeah.
did I really was like that? I was like, where the fuck did it go? But it was way back in there, and you had to. Yeah, that was.
You
weird.
Spread her apart.
Well,
spread her and
she
then
was fairly tight, so I had to reach in there, and finally I felt it with my
fairly
finger
tight.
and just like pulled it out with my finger.
Wow.
basically. So,
You're a team player.
yeah.
Yeah, you were like a
Most
gynecologist.
students would be like,
Probably
sorry,
would have
what's up?
caused an STI or something. I had to get that out of there. Or UTI, not STI.
You gotta get,
STI.
you gotta get that out
I'm
quick,
mixing
girls.
STD and UTI, but whatever.
There was an SD card in there.
It's gonna
SD
fuck
card.
something up. We gotta get that out of there.
Yeah, if you leave a condom in there, that's how people have quintuplets.
You give him.
Gets all mixed up in there. That's what the Mormons do anyway. All right, I think Ralph has to go. Do you want to do one more before you have to scram?
Let's do one more. Yeah, I have to go do the
Okay.
kill stream, or I'd say longer.
Okay.
But
Oh yeah, plug it out. Where can people go when they're not watching this?
Killstream.live, Monday through Friday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. We have all kinds of people on this show, including Chrissie Mayer herself. She's been on a few times, so yeah, it's a great show.
It's an
I'm
awesome
biased.
show.
I'm biased, obviously, but
It's a big deal. He's being humble. Yeah.
Thank you kindly. Now, am I supposed to do it?
Yeah. It's your big
okay.
finale, your big finish.
Okay, you know what? This is not necessarily a mystery, but never have I ever fallen asleep on a hotel couch drunk and got 8 months in jail because of that. So there we go.
Oh,
That's my little
no.
cheap out.
That's it?
kidding.
You just fell asleep on a couch?
Well, that's not exactly it.
Yeah, there's got to be more to that.
Yeah, so I fell asleep on the hotel couch, blackout drunk. And I tried to call my fiance, and she wasn't awake because it was 4:30 a.m. And so I was visiting somebody there at the hotel. We were just there drinking or whatever. I got in a fight with them. Not like fist fight, but argument. So I went downstairs. I was going to leave. Fell asleep on the couch. The manager, I guess, tried to wake me up. Didn't work because I was blackout drunk. And then they called
What were you
me.
drinking?
I think it was Evan Williams that night.
I didn't know you were gay.
Yeah. I'm just cheap. That's what it is. But anyway, so the cops come to wake me up, and I didn't realize it was a cop. I don't even remember this happening also. And so I took a couple of swings at the cop. Turns out
You're like, Cobra Kai never dies.
yeah, it's a really bad thing to do in Virginia because even though I didn't hit the cop, I got felony assault on law enforcement.
We have like the worst state to get.
Dude,
a lot of
they're
things.
trying to change the law now because, like, in my case, I didn't actually hit anybody or hurt anybody. So they're trying to change the law now where that's not an automatic 6 months in jail. That's not an automatic felony. Well, it was
You did
back
a
in
real
2016.
8 months?
Yeah, I
You
did
did
8
8
months.
months?
Yeah, I did 8 months in jail.
Damn.
Washington Post.
I'm a
So
little
you have
turned
like
on.
a shit ton of street cred now, though.
I got a little bit, yeah. I got my verified check mark on Twitter off of that, and I did get in the Washington Post and a few other.
Oh my God, I'm going to slide off the chair.
That's how you get a check mark. Listen, man, that was worth it.
Ass pussy.
Literally.
Ass pussy.
I'm going to go to prison for a blue check mark.
That's literally no joke how I got my blue check mark on Twitter. So put in
Yeah.
8 months in Loudoun County, and you might get your check mark as well. That's my story.
Done.
It's been fun. Next time, maybe I'll do a little bit better. I hope I was okay.
No, you were
That was
great.
awesome,
You were
man.
great.
Done.
You're doing
Done.
way better than Dr. Johnny. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
killing it.
Ethan
Killing
and Ralph, everybody.
Thank you guys so much.
Good job. Woo!
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye. All right. And then there were 6.
Chrissie,
Oh, everybody just got bigger.
All right. Yeah. Other people you have another gig to go to too?
I do.
Do you want to do one more before you scram?
Okay. Never have I ever had sex with a friend or sibling of a close friend or sibling of an ex.
What?
Close friend or sibling of an ex. Like someone in their like
close
immediate
friend, for sure.
Yeah.
Friend, yeah. God damn, I was like, nope, haven't banged my brother.
No.
Me neither.
I'm not a child, but
That's
I
a good way to end 2020 though. If you're just like
At this point, there's so much step it's porn. You know what I mean? It's like they're
Yeah.
asking for it.
Well, I'm an only child, so I don't really understand
my.
to have a sibling. But from
Oh my
what
God, we are
I know,
cousins.
it's great.
You guys should exchange numbers.
Yeah, yeah.
Only children, twinsies. Exactly.
All looks great. All looks great. But I'm
It's like a
saying
brother.
I've had revenge sex with an ex's brother and an ex's
Ooh.
friend.
How did the brother's penis compare to the ex's penis?
Yeah,
And
was it
now-
identical brother
It was
penises?
better.
Better? The ex's was better?
Yeah. No. The brother.
Disappointing.
The brothers was better.
Yeah.
Ooh, girl.
Yeah.
But you probably knew it was gonna be.
That's the entire reason why I took that risk. Mindy,
Yeah.
get it. Yeah. You figured it out.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think brothers would have like
You can tell
identical
when you
dicks.
picked the wrong person.
Well, no, they weren't twins. He was younger. He just had more horsepower. I don't
You got
know.
more. You got more from dad. I got
More,
it.
more horsepower, girl.
Ooh, exhaust.
Genetics. I don't know. Better genetics.
Oh my God, that's hot.
Yeah, it
Wow.
was great. It was great.
And it was a brother or a friend, you
That's
said?
great.
Well, I've done it both times because I'm a
Okay.
terrible person.
And
so
by
I-
brother, you mean black friend, right?
Exactly. Exactly. Chrissy knows. Chrissy has me. Chrissy reads me like a book.
It was brother. Oh my God. All right, Brittany, what do you want to plug? Where can people find you?
I'm at Brittany Brave on social media, and I perform all across New York City. And yay, thank you. Love you, Chrissy.
Love you, Brittany.
Brittany.
Bye. Oh, wow. I've never had people leave one by one like this before, but you know what? It's okay. It's just like it's fine. It's fine, Brittany. Leave
It's
so we
like
can
life.
talk about
It's
you.
like life, really.
Yeah, it is like life. It's like this is how it'll feel when we're in our 80s and our friends just die one by
Drop
one.
off.
Yeah, this is how
that
life
too
happens. I
dark?
guess.
Is that
Remember Brittany? She's dead.
She's dead now. That bitch is gone. Bye, guys.
Bye, Brittany.
Bye.
Love you. All right, Bob Levy. I feel like we could stand to hear more stories from you.
Well, I did. I broke up with this girl, and I was talking to her mother. Why?
Never have I ever.
Never have I ever had sex with a girl. We broke up, and then I got blown by her mother after that.
Your stories they make.
I wasn't expecting that. Great twist.
Whoa, curveball. How old was the mom?
What?
How old was the mom?
She might have been like 38 or 40 because we were 19, something like that.
How old were you?
Sounds like a real
Listen.
whore.
19.
You were 19 and the mom was 40.
Yeah, but
Whoa.
it was a good breakup, put it that way.
You say you better teach your daughter a thing or two.
Oh my God.
That's
Salacious.
terrible, mom. That's awful. I feel
Yeah,
bad
well-
for the kid.
Who was
I mean,
better
yeah.
in bed, the ex or the mom or the
Well, I
daughter?
was blown by the mother, so I can't say who's better in bed, but the blowjob, the mother was definitely better. She
Ah,
She had more
It's what-
experience.
much
he's
teeth.
got more to prove. Yeah.
Yeah. She was a little dead.
Did you notice similarities where you're like, you are your mother's daughter?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Nice evening.
Oh.
Able to walk away from the house for the final time.
Wow, that's a baller move, Bob. Damn.
Hey,
I
man.
don't think I ever had any two relatives, but I was hooking up. There were two roommates, these two girls, and the one was trying to hook me up with the other one, but the other one had a crush on the girl that was trying to hook me up with her. So I ended up hooking up with the one girl, and it was their last day at college. They were calling it, it was it. They were moving out of their place together. So we all had we were all gingers too. We all had a big threesome.
A ginger party.
Yeah, and like one was real into her, the other one was kind of into me, and she was trying to hook me up with her. And what I remember from the whole thing was one of them was really tall and one was really short, and I was just experimenting, and I'm like, oh my god, like there's different depths and stuff that people enjoy. I didn't realize this. I
Danny
didn't
DeVito
realize-
and twins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It totally was Danny DeVito. It was a learning experience for me. So that was
Wow.
my one friend experience.
So what did you like better, tall or short?
They both had their pluses and minuses. They were, it was crazy. Like they were doing their own thing, and I was just like, this is amazing. Just trying different stuff out and everything. They were great. It was great.
Sounds
Did this
good.
end in a threesome?
What's that?
Did this end in a threesome?
Yeah, it was the whole thing. Yeah, it was a big,
Love that.
it was a big threesome. And then I got in trouble because it was 3 floors, and I guess I started dating the one, but I didn't know who to go to sleep with. So I kind of slept in the living room while they went to their bedrooms, and then she was like, "You come back to bed with me," and I'm like, "Oh, all right." Well,
The short one or the tall one?
The tall one.
This sounds
tall
so
one.
confusing.
And then the short one, they just no longer were friends any longer after that. So
Which
ruined
one
their
was
friendship.
prettier?
Good question.
The tall one probably was, but they were both.
Oh, you went
they
with
were
the
both-
tall one.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
She's more on your level.
But they were both, it was great. It was awesome.
Well, look at you.
It was a win.
Girls are weird, I swear. That's weird.
Girls,
Oh.
yeah. Anytime I've done a threesome, it's with a girl, like I'm probably not gonna see again. Because if it's a friend of mine, I'm gonna be like what moves do you have that I need to, get up on?
I've
Yeah.
never had one, honestly.
You never had-
Am I the only one? I've never
Honestly, they're really mostly, maybe I've just been in all the wrong ones, but they're mostly for the dude, It's
I'm
like
a bad sharer. Like, I'm
Girls-
not trying to
yeah.
share.
Yeah.
girls will get competitive or will just get into people pleasing mode where it's about everybody else but you. And then it's like, I'm doing a lot of work. I'm getting a lot of people off for nothing in return. I'm spinning
Like,
a lot of
this is
plates.
so much work. What's happening?
Yeah.
I feel like the
too
short
much
one
work.
was
And
into.
honestly, like, not popular thing to say. I'm just not into chicks. Like, I don't want to go down on a chick.
No,
Yeah,
that's-
I
I
feel
would
like
probably make out with a chick. I haven't drank in 4.5 years. So
Maybe
like,
that's
if I was
why.
still getting wasted, like, I may have had a threesome back in the day, but I
Just don't
don't
remember it, so it
yeah,
doesn't
Mindy,
count.
you're probably 5 drinks away from going down on a chick, just from experience.
If I had 5 drinks, I would go down on, like,
A
you know,
park bench?
name
Yeah.
it, a statue. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't know where I was.
they removed a lot of those.
You don't have to be with the chick. That's the whole thing. You can just be in the room and do stuff with the guy.
2 dudes.
Do cartwheels, yeah.
I would hook up with 2 dudes if I could block it out of my, like, I think it might make me feel like a bad person. So if I could just do it and experience it and then not need therapy afterwards. But I think it would make me feel like kind of a hoe.
Yeah, we made
I don't want to feel like no hoe,
many women feel like hoes. Then
I just don't think 2 people coming on me is like something I really need.
They don't have to come on you. I mean,
They do though. They
you don't have to. I've done
They
ones
need
where
to.
it hasn't ended in that.
but you don't want to
I'll
come on.
get some sandwich bags out. And we'll just-
Just come in the Ziploc bag. Yeah.
Ziploc. Get
Chris, you gotta like trademark that tonight, man. I'm gonna do-
Zipcock, baby.
Zipcock.
Zipcock.
We had another one too. What was the other one that we gotta watch? We gotta watch again. There was
We'll
another.
have to
good-
watch
Yeah, we
back
gotta,
for
we
all
gotta
the
watch the tapes.
Shark Tank ideas. Yeah.
She had
Yeah.
another good line. It was, what did you say earlier? Something about
I don't know. It belongs to the
good.
ocean now.
so
Yeah.
good.
Guys, this was super fun. I think we did about an hour. Unless somebody has another one.
I haven't done one. Can I do
Okay.
one?
Yes. Oh my god. I
Okay,
can't
let me
believe-
think of a good one.
All right.
Never have I ever gotten anyone off with my feet.
Wow.
Ooh.
Not fully off. I have definitely jerked people off with my feet, but not to completion.
Like, did
2?
you do it as like a power move?
That's a
Or
power
like-
move.
Yeah, totally. I wasn't like, hey, it would be really hot. I was like 21. I was like, I wasn't like, it'd be super
Yeah, you
hot.
like
You would come all over my feet. I was mostly like, hey, I have my black belt in karate and my feet are really powerful. And I feel like if I just like angle this way and do like a little, and he
Yeah.
was like, I mean, sure, if you want to try it. And my karate feet were just like, "Urgh," you know what I mean?
Mindy, I think you were made for a threesome. I mean,
Yeah.
like, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at you.
But that could have been
I
beginner.
got hands. I got
That's the
feet.
only
I got
time
out
I've ever
soles. I'm
tried
good to
it.
go.
I
You can
think
jerk
I
off
just have
3
really
guys.
strong feet. I also have
Yeah.
ugly feet though, so you can't watch me do it.
Can I see a foot?
Let me see if I've got one good foot right now. No, my nail. Oh my God. Fine, but just because I'm a comic and I have no shame. But this is. Wait,
Everybody get a foot out.
that's an ugly ass foot.
No, it's a
I
regular
broke
foot.
all of my toes.
That's
My
a foot
nails-
that's jerked
my
off a
nails
man.
look
That's a
like
great
that
foot.
guy that fingered
it's a
me.
winning foot.
What?
That's a winning
Regular
foot.
That's a-
That's a foot that knows what it wants.
That's
I
a
definitely-
powerful foot.
Do you
Right?
do like 1 foot, you just kind of rub it, or do you do like a 2 foot like
I did,
sandwich
I
and
mean,
then?
it was a long time ago. From what I remember, though, I braced with 1 foot, dick here. I hope nobody.
How are your arches?
So
So you like pin it down and then.
on a good in my dreams. Here's the dick. So
That's-
here's my
that's-
hand,
In
and
your
then like
emergency room.
It was
you
published.
hold here and then you rub this way.
Oh,
But
okay.
like you have to concentrate on the head.
Oh, this is a
you know?
tutorial now.
This
Yeah.
is a tutorial. Look
I
at
mean,
this.
but to be honest, it was almost like a gift from God because I didn't know how to do it. But like when I started, it's just like I just knew.
It's like you were called. Yeah, called to it. It's like a purpose.
So
It's
was
like
it
when you,
lotion or was it like?
realize that you can play piano, but you didn't know
Yes.
until you touched a
Mindy,
piano for the
you
first
could make
time.
a shit ton of money doing this on the internet.
Absolutely. People
Yeah.
would love that. Yeah.
There's a whole.
If I had prettier feet, I'd be down.
No, it doesn't even matter. Like there's dudes who love feet and would love to see
Ugly foot porn.
Ugly
feet
foot, karate
jerking
foot
off.
porn. Yeah.
Yeah,
Karate foot
karate hand jobs, foot jobs.
You
yeah.
could like kick a brick, like kick a
I
cinder
should-
block in half, and then jerk a dude off with your feet.
I should get
Ashy
karatefootjobs.com
foot.
just in case I need a fallback plan. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Guys, this was amazing. This was memorable. We all learned a lot about each other. Let's go around real quick where everybody can find you, follow you, support you. Chris, go.
Everything is at Chris J Comedy. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Follow me. I got some shows coming up. Come on out.
Mindy Ess.
My Facebook is Mindy Ess, my TikTok's Mindy Ess, my YouTube's Mindy Ess, my Instagram's Mindy Ess. So basically Mindy Ess on everything. You spell my last name E-S-S, so it's M-I-N-D-Y-E-S-S. Please find me.
Perfect. Dr. Johnny.
Yeah, same handle, everything. Just Dr. Johnny, D-R-J-O-H-N-N-Y. That's it. Twitter, Instagram. I refuse to give it a TikTok. I'm just waiting for
Fuck
Trump to
TikTok.
ban it. And after
Yeah.
the whole
But
Wuhan flu thing, I'm good on the
Yeah.
TikTok
Fuck
game.
China. China can
well,
suck
you know
it.
what? There's
It's
nothing
also like a
left
black
of
hole.
TikTok
Like I don't
right
want to
now.
spend any time doing more useless bullshit than I already do. So
Dr. Johnny, all holes matter. All right. Enough of that. I'm done.
right.
Bob Levy.
I'm at Levy_sir on Twitter until I get banned again. And also 2.0. We're starting that show next week again.
Wait, say it again. You were cutting out.
Oh, I'm on Levy_sir on Twitter until I get banned again. And then I have Miserable Men 2.0
Just Miserable Men
and Miserable Men 2. And we're starting that again in about a
Ooh.
week.
And that's like a web series?
No, it's a podcast I'm doing. with Kevin
Ooh.
B, John Moses, and Pat Oakes.
Oh, good squad of dudes
Nice.
there. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys so much for doing it. This was so
Thanks
much
for
fun.
having
This was
us. Thank you
this
so
was
much
never
for
have I
having
ever. This will come out Saturday night at 9 o'clock. I'll take
Thank
it.
you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank
Love
you
you
so much,
guys.
Chrissy.
Bye.